Welcome back to the MotorMike YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. We just pulled up to the random parking lot where we record all our films, and this man's got the Mark III Supra right here. 2JZ, man. We gotta check this out real quick. I got permission from the owner himself to take a look inside real quick and show you what it's about. Dude, check this out. This man has the Momo steering wheel and the aftermarket turbo gauge. Look at those gauges, bro. What? This thing is absolutely nuts. It's got that aftermarket head unit, year appropriate. Atlanta keychain. Look at it. It's in Japanese. It's in Japanese. Hey, check out that Alcantara though. This thing is mint for the year. Let me close her up real quick. There we are. And check out the headlights. Check out the pop-ups, bro. Like, look at that. Judy don't have that. She got the pop-ups right there. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to drive stick shift on the 4-speed bug. Show you what it's like to be an amateur. And hopefully we'll learn. We'll learn how to drive stick on Judy. But I just wanted to show you guys this beautiful gem of a Mark III Supra real quick. And yeah, let's get into today's video. So pretty much in the stick shift car, we're going to start off with the interior. You have your 3 pedals over there. The one on the very left, that is your clutch, probably the most important pedal in the equation. Let's hop into her real quick. Here is your shifter, obviously. And on my car, I have a little diagram on how to shift. It gives me all the gears, where everything's located, and how to get into reverse. Now, this is very important. Let me turn this off. Let's run it from the very beginning. You hop into your stick shift car, right? You hop into your stick shift car. Proper procedure, make sure your handbrake is up like this. So I'm gonna put it back down for demonstration. For demonstration purposes, it's back down. Because if we don't, we will start to roll. We don't want that. So make sure your handbrake is up. There we are, handbrake's up. And make sure your car is in neutral. That means you can move the stick left to right. Now on the floor, what you wanna do, if I can get my camera down there, is the left pedal, the clutch. Compress that all the way in. My foot's on the brake still, but just for good measure, leave your foot on the brake and foot all the way on the clutch. Then, when this is in neutral and your foot's on the clutch, you can turn this car over. Just like that. Now, most important thing, you can let your foot off the clutch now. So you can lift up your foot since you're in neutral. Okay? What you want to do, most cars have the RPM gauge. I don't have an RPM gauge, so I'm gonna go based off sound. A good way to learn how to engage with your car is putting the clutch in. So I'm gonna get the camera back down here, put your clutch in, and just go through your gears real quick. You see, my first gear is up, my second gear is down here, my third gear is up and over, and my fourth is down here. And then reverse is I press down and I do a little shifty shift. But let's focus on first gear for now. So first gear, what we want to do is bring the stick over here and up on your shifting diagram. Now you can let your foot off the brake if you're in a safe spot. I recommend practicing in the parking lot. And just let the clutch engage. You want to play with the clutch pedal. So my foot's not even on the gas right now. My foot's not even on the gas. Watch as I let off the brake and watch the car grab as I let off the clutch very slowly. The car will move by itself if you let off the clutch. Now do this a couple of times. Get used to how your car engages. So I'm going to do this one more time. Remember, just playing with the clutch, not even gas. The car will automatically pick up. Let me loop around real quick. Let me show you. Now, interesting thing, when you come to a stop, left foot on the clutch and then you hit the brake pedal, okay? So you want your left foot to go on the clutch and then the brake. Don't take your foot off the clutch when you're stopped and in gear. Make sure when you're at a stop, you put it in neutral, okay? We're gonna go for a quick little demonstration run over there on the little road. But what you wanna do now is put it in first. And as you're letting off the clutch, give it a little gas. So ready, watch my feet. Nice and slow, and then you're moving. That's pretty much what you want to do. You want to practice that, okay? We'll get to the main road. I'll show you one more time. So we're at a stop now. Let's pretend we're about to take off driving, right? My handbrake is on. Foot on the brake. Get your foot on the brake. Put your handbrake down. Remember, then you put your foot on the clutch right there. It's gonna be a lot of camera movement. First gear. Now watch my feet. I'm gonna show you my footwork. Ready? So, as you slowly let off the clutch, give it gas. And then you're smoothly moving. Now if you wanna shift, simple. Lift off the gas, put the clutch, shift to the gear. Okay? Let me show you one more time. Downshifting is pretty simple. Clutch in. You just gotta put it in the right gear at the right time. My gearbox might crunch a little bit because it's older. So let me show you one more time. Ready for my stop. We're gonna start going a little bit. First, clutch in, drop it into second, clutch out, give it gas. It's all a balancing act. It's all a balancing act. And then you just want to practice that a couple of times. So you guys are at a dead stop, right? Completely parked, nobody's coming. Obviously, your gear stick is right there. Put your handbrake down. Put your foot on the brake, get your handbrake down. Now, clutch pedal, left hand, all the way down. Take your gear shifter, which is right here, slot into first gear, and then slowly get on the gas and release the clutch, kind of like this. Then you're moving nice and slowly. If you want to shift gear, off the gas, clutch in, pop it into gear, let off the clutch and back on the gas. Let's see, get up a little speed here. So if you want to go for the next gear, clutch in like that. Now, downshifting's a little tricky. You have to look at your RPM gauge, make sure you're in the power band, but downshifting is not recommended too much, but if you need to slow down quicker, you pretty much a little bit on the brake, put your clutch in, let it go into gear, and slowly take your foot off the clutch again. You don't want to jerk your foot off the clutch when you're downshifting. You slowly take your foot off the clutch. I'll show you one more time here. Let's see, so we'll go from a complete stop one more time. Little gas, off the clutch, balance it out. I'll go to first, then the second. Oh, nice shift. And then I'll be in third and I'll act like I'm cruising and stuff. But then I want to downshift into second, so pretty much I put my foot back on the clutch, go into second, slowly let back off the clutch, and that's how we do it. So that's pretty much layman's terms. You're going to definitely need to learn the balancing technique. So driving stick shift, it's kind of like a weird art form, but when you master it, you'll be set. Now I'm coming to a little hill right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to coast it up to the hill, clutch in, press the brake, come to a stop. For hills, you want to put in first, and you have to do the transition quickly. You could put your handbrake up a little bit. I just recommend you balance it, so pretty much give it a little bit more gas than you would, and let off the clutch quick, but don't slip it off completely. Nice lady was just smiling at Judy the Bug. So you have to go a little bit quicker on a hill, but it would grab easier, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go one more time from a stop. Last time I'm gonna be showing you guys this. Ready? I'm in neutral now. First gear, on the gas, get off the clutch slightly, roll her down. If I want to shift, wait for my RPMs, drop it into gear, off the gas. This road kind of sucks, so I'm gonna turn around. Actually, I'll show you reversing real quick. So I'm gonna let it coast into neutral until I stop. So I'm off everything, pump the brakes. Now for reversing on a manual car, it is a little bit different. You gotta play with it a little bit. So get your gear down into reverse, mine's in reverse. And then you just have to keep your foot on the clutch and balance it with the gas, pretty much. So pretend you're taking off in first, but just keep your foot ever so slightly on the clutch. And you'll feel your car grab as it goes in reverse. So right now, I'm still on the clutch, just giving it ever so slightly gas. Don't want her to stall out. There's a truck going to first. Take off, nice and slow. And you pretty much got it down, So that is pretty much how you drive stick shift on a car. Hopefully I was able to demonstrate the core fundamentals of driving stick. It's a little bit tricky. You're gonna need to take a little bit of time to learn. It doesn't happen overnight. Just keep practicing, get out there, start driving. Don't be afraid of your car. It's, you know, just a hunk of metal on 4 wheels. And it's not as hard as you might think. Some cars are gonna be a lot trickier than others. Like this, for example. This is probably the easiest car to drive a stick shift on. If you probably know somebody that'll learn how to drive in one of these. So, you know, whatever car you have, give it a shot. Don't be intimidated, don't be afraid. And just go out there and enjoy life, man. Stick shift is not that bad. It makes you a better driver all around, makes you more aware of your surroundings. And generally, it's fun. You know, it's considered cool to drive stick shift. Like me. MotorMike is cool. Coolio, Julio. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like the video for more MotorMike driving tutorials. And I will see you guys in the next upload. Have a happy new year. Get your gains, get your goals done, and live it up. Stay safe.